Welcome to TMK Politics Now with Maximus Kane. Unfiltered, reliable, fearless.
It is January 14, 2026. For any MAGA or Trump supporters that are watching, this is what you voted for. A supposedly no-war president. If he goes in and attacks Greenland because he wants it so bad, because he thinks China or Russia will act on it if we don't, guess what? China and Russia doesn't give a fuck about Greenland. They haven't asked anything about Greenland or had any interest in Greenland, at least over the past 50 years. I look back 10 years, nothing. They don't give a fuck about Greenland. Let me tell you what will happen. If he attacks, we are completely no longer part of NATO. Now, there's a possibility the United States could go in and take Greenland. But according to experts, they would only be able to keep Greenland for about 3 weeks. What would happen is the moment that we even step foot, and I hope that the soldiers realize that they are breaking their oath to the Constitution, so they won't take this order. But the moment we strike, or the moment we put our feet on the ground in Greenland, NATO is going to be over. Now, the other countries, I believe, will still stay with NATO, and I believe countries like Canada, Canada's part of NATO, but countries like Mexico, who Trump has already fucking pissed off, are not going to trade with us anymore. South America is not going to give a fuck about us anymore. And the people who are going to benefit the most are going to be China. Because they will say, well, the United States can't lead anymore, and they'll be the first to jump on it. The US dollar will drop. As soon as we are out of NATO, all of our imports and exports go up by 30% tariffs. And if you think that we can make it alone, let me tell you, just for our rockets and space tech, we rely on Brazil and Canada 100%. For our GPS and smart weaponry, we depend on Brazil and Rwanda 100%. For steel and infrastructure, and for nuclear power and batteries, we rely on China, Mexico, Gabon, and South Africa 100%. For stealth jets and missiles, we rely on Japan 100%. China. We rely on our armor and armor piercing on China 82%. And here's the thing. You can excavate those things in these countries, but they're not refined in these countries. They're excavated. Then they're sent to another country. That's where they're refined. Now, it's a possibility that if we go in, we can take Greenland, but it's a possibility that we lose hold of Greenland within 3 weeks. And if these countries who see, not all these countries are in NATO, but if all these countries see that we will, do anything to attack a NATO ally, why the fuck would they want to trade with us when China has everything that they need? And I know people are going to say, well, we have the most oil in the world. Who gives a fuck? The oil in Venezuela is sludge. It's like tar. Every country can go somewhere else. Saudi Arabia, the Middle East. They're not going to get oil from us. It takes too long. We rely on every country in the world to give us what we need. And this stupid Sonny D bitch decides that he wants to keep going. And if there is any hope for our military that they decide that this is an unlawful order because we're attacking an ally, then God bless the military. But if they're going to continue to do whatever Donald Trump says and they're not going to fight back, then I don't know what to say. We have 1.3 million active duty members in the world. Combined force of NATO is 2.4. We have 877 bases around the world. We can be evicted from there. The host countries keep all the structures that are built on that base. They keep the runways. So how the fuck are you going to get your planes out of there without permission? It's going to work out for us. We are going to be able to work things out. And it's going to be without him. Take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. I'm sorry this video was so long, but I'll see you in the next video.